Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, and guys, it's difficult with the job that's ahead of them. Anytime a team gets into a funk like the one they're in, getting out of it is really difficult. They seem to be a little bit scattered to me here of late, and I like to see them just come up with a definite plan and stick to that script.
Chicago Bulls.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia with great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
From past the arc, buries it from three-point range.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Miller at the elbow. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
The kick out to Ball. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Vucevic. The layup off target. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined. And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
And it's White missing. And it's the Hornets ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Shots good by Miller.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Lamelo Ball.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Knippel, no good. White goes in. On the wing, Giddey. The 3. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Bulls making a switch here.
Now in for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Trey Jones.
Pass to Dosunmu. Fast break now for Charlotte. Then Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Dosunmu.
Charlotte foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Bulls trail by 10. From deep, Collins. And the Bulls with another miss.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Knipple with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Bridges. Over Smith. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll reach. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Hey, yo, right here. Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to Miller. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
The Hornets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Three-pointer. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Giddey. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula. Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
TB all-world talent with Lamelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For Lamelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill. One thing that impresses you about Lamelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him. For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And the wide open shot from Green. Charlotte again missing. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Lamelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going. It just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Bulls making a switch here. Pass to Plumlee. James outside. A second chance effort. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Buzelis.
2 minutes.
And it's sent back by Plumlee.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now in for Chicago, Zach.
Here's Sexton. Outside, James. Pass to Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. And there it is for him. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And again, Chicago turns it over. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
Oh, good strategy. Thank you, Shams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Pass to Williams. He takes it in. Plumlee with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Green taking his time here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around the ball.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Collins. Sexton forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And stolen by Sexton. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into...
And so is Charlotte cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Giddey. The layup missed. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
On the wing, Giddey. Misses off the left iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to White. The Hornets pull it in.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Miller, no luck. Here's the break. And it's White missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Pass to Kneppel. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Now, Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Inside. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
There's the lob to Bridges. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Giddy, 3 points.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Here's Vucevic. Good D by Miller. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Ball from long range. Gonzalez grabs the board. Giddy, no one around him. Another three for Chicago.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Miller with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got 14 points for the game. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Kevin?
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And they get it back. The three. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Rebound by Williams.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
My goodness, how fast off his feet is Jalen Smith. That is spectacular.
In the corner, Knueppel with it. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. It could go. And the miss. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Ball. Pass to Knueppel. Shoots over Herter. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Knocks it loose. Herter on the wing. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Off with the layup. Deep 2 from Ball. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. You can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Knueppel with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Okoro's shot is off. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Giddey, no good. Left side, Ball. Pass to Bridges. This one for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Lamelo definitely has the size and creativity to make tough shots inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Josh Giddey.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Off target with his three. And here are the Bulls now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Miles Bridges.
First team foul.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lamelo Ball.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Miller outside. Collins grabs the miss. In the corner. Herter with it. And a miss there on the triple. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
For Chicago.
Taken away by Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Unloads.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Knipple. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Jones with it. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt